Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video. A huge shout out to COLLAB for actually putting the the new Raid Zero collab characters, all their information all in one. So huge shout outs to COLLAB, thank you so much. And also huge shout outs to the Grand Cross database for making the translations for the Grand Cross for the Raid Zero collab character. So huge shout out to both of you guys. But yeah, so the Raid Zero collab characters, they're actually very interesting units. I don't think they're bad. I think they're just, they're good units. I wouldn't give them anything like crazy OP or busted, but they're just really good units. So while I was watching the live stream, I was actually watching Nag's live stream, and I was looking at them and I was like, well, they're not really that bad. I know a lot of people were disappointed at the fact that they, Rem and Rem aren't demons. And you know what? It sucks, but it is what it is. However, I like it because they push the unknown meta. And I said this in countless videos that pretty much the only unknown units that will ever be used were Merlin and Gother. That's it. That's literally the only unknown units, maybe Nanashi here and there, but that's literally it. So now we have 4 brand new collab character units that are all unknown. So it's very good. So let's go ahead and let's just go through their information. There's 4 of them, so I'm going to try and get through them quick. But yeah, so we'll start off with Beatrice. Beatrice is a blue unit, her unique caretaker of the Forbidden Library. She will increase her HP related stats by 5% for each unknown ally in battle. So this is sort of similar to a Green Roxy. However, I believe it's I think it's the same. I think it's a 10% increase, because I don't think this is counting herself, because if we look at Roxy says the same thing, but hers is for each unknown ally. So yeah, basically it's only going to increase her HP related stats by 10%, but that's not terrible, because she will recover HP of unknown allies by 60% of the amount the hero recovers when she uses skill. So that's a little bit weird how it's worded, but basically whatever she recovers, right, she will she'll recover the HP of unknown allies by 60% of whatever she recovers. So pretty much if she recovers, like, I don't know, let's say 12k, all unknown allies will recover 60% of that amount, which is actually not that bad, but it can be used on the back, obviously. So not the worst passive, but it's not like the craziest passive either. I think it's a decent passive. Her skill inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack on one enemy and life steals 100% of the damage. I do not think there is a card in the game currently that is like this. There are cards like, I believe, let's look at Denzel. I believe Denzel has this. Denzel's is like that. It's a single target attack and it does a lifesteal, but I don't think Denzel recovers that much. Yeah, see, he only recovers 40%. She recovers 100%. So whatever damage she deals, she recovers 100% of that. So even if Goddess Elizabeth is, let's say she's 5 out of 6, if you use a rank 3 skill with her, she will recover all of the reflect damage. So that's very nice. Like, that's just an example of how good that is. But it's really good because whatever, like, let's say if she does, I don't know, I'll say 130,000, something like that, she recovers that much health. Keep that in mind. So very, very good. So yeah, her second skill inflicts despair damage equal to 325% of attack on all enemies. So this is similar to Blue Zeldris, Levi, Nanashi, etc. It's very good, very good. Just, she's really recovery oriented, like recovery based oriented, and then she will go ahead and inflict damage equal to 350% of attack on one enemy and life steals 30% of the damage. So very good. So Beatrice is very good for the unknown in terms of recovery. She's okay. I don't think she's gonna be like crazy, but she will be somewhat useful. So that's Beatrice. Let's move on to Ram. Now, Ram is the free unit. You get it for free, which is not that bad actually, because Ram has a very good passive. Increases unknown allies' basic stats by 20%. This is a very good passive because it can be ran on the back, by the way. And now her skill 1 cancels stances on one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 250% of attack, then stuns for 2 turns. Now, I believe this is literally Blue Goddess Elizabeth's skill 1. So this is going to be a little, actually, it will actually be very annoying to go and face a unit like this because they can just stun and remove stances. So her skill 1 is actually very troublesome, but her skill 2 isn't like the craziest. It does rupture damage, so if they're buffed, it will do really good damage. But if they're not, it's just like a meh card because she doesn't really like lower defense related stats or anything like that. But her passive's still really good. But yeah, so her skill 2 is a rupture card. Very nice to get through a Goddess Elizabeth shield. She's also green, which is very, very nice. She can actually fight back against Goddess Liz because she can stun. And then she can cancel stances, obviously, right? And then her ultimate is very nice. Inflicts damage equal to 300% of attack on all enemies. And then it will go ahead and decrease attack-related stats by 30% for 3 turns. This is what Death Pierce has on his ultimate. I think it's a very good ultimate because decreasing attack-related stats is very nice. Like, I think people don't understand how nice that is having it on ultimate as well. Because not only is it going to do very good damage, it's also just going to decrease attack-related stats in general. So, I think that's a very, very good ultimate skill to have. So, yeah, Ram is really nice, especially since she's a free unit. Given all of this, I think she's a very, very good free-to-play unit. Very good free-to-play unit. I still think Arthur might be above her a little bit, but we'll see what happens in game, right? We'll see what happens in game. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to Rem. Now, Rem is very, I would say she's very attack-based. Very attack-based. So she's red. When the hero uses skills or moves skills to rank up a skill, a lot of skill in there, and then she gains an ultimate move gauge orb, increases attack related stats by 5% for 3 turns up to 5 times. So what this is saying is if she uses or moves a skill and she gains an ultimate move orb, she's actually going to increase her attack related stats by 5%. That's very good. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually amazing. It's because if she stacks this up to, you know, get her ultimate move gauge, you know, to 5, she'll recover 30% of her max HP. Recovering 30% of max HP is very nice. So, very good. I'm assuming this part right here, attack related stat buff, will be an active buff, right? A blue icon above her health bar. So, this will proc her amplify, which is, you know, very strong, by the way. You can get this 5 times. Keep in mind, you can get this 5 times. So, she'll I think at the most have 5 active buffs on her, so she'll be getting a 150% additional buff at the max. So yeah, her amplify card is very, very nice. Keep in mind, she's also increasing her attack related stats, so her pierce rate, her crit chance, her crit damage, very, very good. Her skill 2, which I love this skill 2, by the way, inflicts damage equal to 325% of attack on all enemies, decreases ultimate move damage by 50%, and restricts ultimate move effects for 2 turns. That is a very, very good skill. I can't remember if anyone has this skill in the game currently, but this is a very, very nice, because basically, like, Valenti has this, except Valenti nullifies, right? She nullifies all effects. She just does it on ultimate move. But this is still very, very good to have, because if they like try and ult rush, you literally can just stop their ultimate move damage and their ultimate move effects. This is going to be a very, very nice card to see it in game. I can't wait till they come out and see, you know, like the YouTubers, the top whales, content creators use her, because I really want to see what they do to her that, you know, that makes her crazy. Obviously build her with attack and defense, but I really want to see how they use this unit. And then her ultimate, very nice ultimate, inflicts shatter damage equal to 420% of attack on all enemies. And I was just talking about how Blue King or Red King, like, and Shins are the only ones that have shatter damage on all enemies on ultimate that we care about. So very nice that they gave her that. Very, very nice. I think Rem is going to be I think she's going to be a very powerful unit. I really think she's going to be a very powerful unit. The only thing I wish is she was green and that she was red. I'm not even gonna lie, or that she was blue or something, right? I just kind of wish that they switched it up, because we'll see what happens in game. But the one's gonna have a field day because she's red, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's go on to the last unit. Now the last unit in the, you know, the batch of the collab characters is Amelia. Now Amelia, I think I don't want to say she's the best out of them all, but I feel like in terms of kit and viability, she might be the most long lasting out of all of them, because she's good. I'm not gonna lie, she's actually really good. So when the hero herself, right, when it always says when the hero, it means that unit. So when she receives attacks from the same enemy 2 times or more during the enemy's turn, she will actually cleanse all debuffs from allies and freeze the enemy for 2 turns. Now, what this means is she has to literally take the same, like she literally has to take 2 attacks from the same enemy. Now, I don't know if it's during that same turn or if they can like spread it out through 1 turn and then another turn. I don't know. But yeah, she will go ahead and actually freeze the enemy for 2 turns. So basically all the attacks have to be targeted towards her, but you can use like Deldry actually and get that off. So very nice. I mean, I guess this is a very good passive if you can spread it out. If you can't, a little restrictive, but we'll see what happens in game, right? We'll see what happens in game. Now her skill 1 is similar to, actually I think it's the same as Red Jericho, that the, you know, the freeze Red Jericho, except her on rank 1 actually freezes. So that's where it's a little better than Jericho's, because she will actually freeze on rank 1. She won't do damage, but she'll still freeze. So yeah, so she'll go ahead and inflict 360% of attack on 1 enemy, and then she'll freeze them for 2 turns. And then obviously whenever the freeze is removed by anything, it'll inflict damage equal to 40% of their remaining HP. So very nice, very nice. And then her second skill, it depletes ultimate move gauge. It's basically Green Gulther. It's Green Gulther's dissolve card. So very nice kit there. So she freezes, she dissolves, and she also freezes if she takes 2 or more attacks during the enemy's turn, and then she'll cleanse all debuffs. So very nice there. And then her ultimate is Lost Man's ultimate. So yeah, very nice kit for Amelia. I do think Amelia and Rem are the best out of the batch. I just think Rem is going to be a supporting back character, like she's just going to be on the sub slot, and then I think Beatrice is just more so recovery oriented, so her attack damage probably won't be as high, but you can build her with attack and defense if you want. I'm pretty sure most people are going to build her with HP and defense though, so we'll see what happens there. But I do think Rem and Amelia are the, you know, the best out of the batch. I think Amelia is going to be very nice with the freezing, with the removal of ult gauge, so very, very nice. I think she's just going to be a heavy hitter. Again, pushing the unknown meta, which is very nice, and you can't use Green Gulther, so yeah, very, very good. I do think that they are good units. I wouldn't give them anything like busted or OP. I would say like maybe like Rem and Amelia are crazy, but otherwise not these two. They're just like very good units. But yeah, we'll see what happens in game. If you guys made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And as always, I will see you all next time.